Taking this moment to begin to surrender to the weight of the world, letting every muscle, tendon, fiber, organ, joint in your body begin to soften, become supple, and release any tension you may be holding on to right now. Now seal your lips together and start to breathe in and out through your nose. Notice how your body feels with that change. Are you already holding tension in your jaw and in your eyes? Can you take a deeper breath than the previous one? And as you begin to arrive in your practice, in your body, on your mat, in this space, I want you to reassure yourself that this space that you're in right now, we call this home base, will always be there for you. So anytime you're feeling overwhelmed, you just need a moment to yourself, unapologetically come to this place. With the lips sealed, take a big breath in through the nose. Keep pulling in air until you reach the very tippy top version of the lungs, and exhale, open mouth. Do that again, breath in. Pull in just one more sip of air at the top. Open mouth, let it go. One last round, just like that, nothing changes. Inhale, keep pulling in, keep pulling in. Take 2 sips of air at the top. Exhale, you release it, let it go. Now start to draw your knees into the chest if you're on your back. We're gonna make our way into a child's pose just for a breath or two. We're not gonna linger too long here. So take any movements over the next, let's say 10 to 15 seconds to make your way into a child's pose. As your knees go wide, your big toes touch. But recognize if knees wide is too much on your back right now, then bring the thighs a little closer together to create that support system. And spread your fingers wide as you walk your fingertips to the top of your mat. And I want you to press into the palms and make this an active child's pose, lifting the elbows and the forearms off the mat. Maybe even lift the palms off the ground and press actively into the finger pads. Good. Melting the hips back to the heels. Take a breath in. Let it go. Now from this shape, tuck your chin to your chest, press really hard into the hands and begin to roll into tabletop, but surpass tabletop and come into a high cobra. Dropping hips to earth, significant bend to the elbows, crown of your head high, shoulders pulled together. Take a breath in, lift the crown of your head higher. And as you exhale, roll back over the knees, coming into maybe this narrowed knee child's pose with the arms extended, elbows lifted. And just do that a few more times, passing through tabletop, actively lowering yourself into cobra, and then pressing back into child's pose. And just take this for the next 10 seconds. Feel free to close the eyes and just intuitively begin to move your body. See if you can even get a rolling action of the spine as you tuck chin to chest, rolling into our high cobra. Staying here and moving, ending up in our high cobra in 3, 2, and 1. Finding the high cobra, walk your toes a little closer together and spiral your heels towards one another. Activate your inner thighs. Now begin to stretch your arms out like the letter T. And you're going to keep the head off the ground, bend your left knee, and just do some scorpion twist at the top of your mat or the back of your mat. So just tap right toes to left side, left toes to right side. And you can continue to look at the ground the entire time or look the opposite direction of your foot. No matter where you are, just keep moving left and right for 5, 4, 3, 2, ending with the left leg up on 1. Now you're going to bend your left knee into the sole of your foot faces the ceiling and bring your right forearm parallel to the top of your mat. Extend your right arm forward, our left arm forward, breathe in. And as you exhale, reach to the back foot as you breathe out. Now grab your foot, supported, bound floor bow. Take a breath in and lift your chest. And press into the right forearm. And you use your right foot and your right forearm for stability. If you're looking to kind of decrease that stability, pick your foot up off the ground. If you're looking to increase the challenge, start to pick the forearm off the ground. Hold for 5, kick into the hand to lift the chest. 4, lift the head higher. 3, 2, legs stay as they are on 1. Set the knee down, hands come underneath the shoulders. Tuck your toes, breathe in. Now bring right or left knee to nose, tuck it in into high plank. As you breathe out, find protraction of the shoulders, getting the complete opposite move that we just did for 5, holding 4, 3-point down dog in 3, 2, and 1. Press up to straight left leg, roll your left ankle and actively press into the hands. Now begin to bend your left heel or left knee, bringing your heel to the glute. Make circles with your knee. Make circles in the other direction. Now come up to a straight left leg, breath in, a downward facing dog, breath out. Drop to the knees, child's pose, send the hips back. And now tuck chin to chest and roll into your high cobra for 3 rounds. Pressing up to the hands, negative strength here. Rolling through the spine, getting everything fluid and moving. One more time, we're gonna end in our high cobra. Now from your high cobra, again, send the arms out long. And for another 10 seconds, do those scorpion twists. Tap left foot to right and right foot to left. Maybe you gaze the opposite direction of your foot this time if you were looking down the whole time. You have 5, ending with the right foot up to the air. 4, 3, 2, right foot to air on 1. Turn your left forearm parallel to the top of your mat. Reach right arm away from the ear. Yeah, I had it right. Cool. Bend the left knee. Now lift up through the heart. Breathe in and reach back for your foot as you breathe out. Grab the big toe side of your foot. Now I want you to kick into the hand to peel more of your rib cage off the mat. And again, if you don't need that back leg, lift it up. And if you don't need that front arm, lift it up as well. Hold for 5, kick into the hand. 4, kick up into the hand. 3, 2, 1, legs stay the same, hands come to the floor. Tuck your left toes underneath, breath in, knee to nose, round around, tuck in for 5, 4, pull the thigh bone into the rib cage. 3, heel to the glute. 2, 3-point down dog. 1, keep your leg long and roll through your ankle. Then bend your right knee, open up your hip and move through the knee. Finding this moment of stillness, straighten the right leg, breath in, downward facing dog, breath out. Walk your hands to the back of your mat and come into a forward fold of your choice. So offer really generous bend to the knees. Let the head fall, no wrinkles in the back of the neck. And maybe you go ragdoll, maybe you bind your hands behind your back. Maybe you grab your ankles and pull. Whatever you do, you breathe. Now begin to release your hands down from where they are and start to walk forward into a high plank just for a moment. Now from your high plank, drop your knees to a hover and you're just going to begin to rock forward and back, getting into the wrist, starting to activate the core muscles. Claw your fingertips into the ground. Keep the chin away from the chest so you can breathe fluidly here. Keep rocking back and forth. Hello, yoga core for 3, 2, and 1. Tabletop. Drop the belly. Lift your gaze. Cow posture. Exhale, round and tuck. Good. Now start to extend right arm forward and left leg back. Right arm forward and left leg back. Thumb up, heels back, or heel up. Take a breath in. Bring elbow to knee as you breathe out. Constrict and contract. Inhale, extend, bird dog, arm and leg in opposite direction. Exhale, elbow to knee again. You have 1 more round. Breathe in, and let's bring elbow to knee and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, extend on 1, breathe in. Keep your leg lifted and arm lifted, open to airplane. So right hand reaches towards the mural and left leg reaches towards the mirrors. Good, take a breath in, lift everything higher, hold 3, hold 2, bring it back to center on 1, set everything down, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. All right, we're gonna do that a second time on the left side. So come to the knee hovers, just hover the knees and begin to rock forward and back. clawing your fingertips into the floor and press the suction cup of your palms into the ground. Keep rocking back and forth for 5. Tabletop in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knees, lower the belly, cow posture. Exhale, round and tuck. One more round. Inhale to cow. Exhale, round and tuck. Now do opposite arm and leg. Left arm, right leg. Reach it in opposite direction. Look down to your right palm. Make sure your fingers are spread wide. Have as much real estate underneath that palm as you can. Now lift the heel and thumb a little bit higher. Breathe in. Elbow to knee as you breathe out. Tap. 2 more. Inhale, find that extension. Exhale, find your compression. 1 more round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend long. Now with care and control, open up to airplane wings, sending your right leg over to the right. Now you may need to bend the knee if you are gifted with beautiful long legs. Hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands to floor, downward facing dog. Whew. All right, now that we're getting warm here, let's extend your right leg up to the sky and pull your knee forward to the nose, but keep that protraction of the shoulders as you press into the hands. Can you step heel toe, even if it means coming to the right fingertips? Drop your back knee to the ground, lift your chest as you inhale to fingertips. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana, draw the right hip back. Bring it forward on the inhale, send it back as you exhale. 1 more round, bring it forward, inhale. Send it back as you exhale. Now shift your body weight forward, flatten the palms, 3-point down dog, breath in, right knee, right elbow, open the hip, just like a dog in fire hydrant. And now begin to swing your right foot to the outside of your right hand, drop the back knee to the ground 1 more time, lift the heart, breath in, go into that straight leg, breath out. Notice any differences here. Inhale, lifts the heart. Exhale, sends your hips back. 1 more time, ladies and gentlemen. Inhale, lifts your heart. Exhale, send the hips back. Now, as you come forward, plant the left hand to the earth and reach your right arm to the sky, open twist. But now I want you to shift your left hip so far forward that you come to the top of the quadricep and not the kneecap of your back leg. Start to pull your left heel towards your glute and reach your right hand, or your top hand towards the back foot, but don't grab it. Pull your heel towards your butt. Let your muscles move your bones. Hold. 3. Pull heel closer to butt without grabbing it. Use that contraction. 2 and 1. Stretch your right arm back up to the sky. Now set it into the inside of the foot. And we're going to take Skandasana, but your right hand is going to stay planted to the ground as best as you can. And as you pick your back knee off the ground, draw your left elbow back. Good. Now you're going to come forward, back into your lizard lunge again. Maybe keep the back knee off the ground and exhale, draw the left elbow back. 1 more round, come forward on the inhale. Draw the elbow back as you exhale. Shoot forward into warrior 2. Inhale, lunge down even deeper. Exhale, flip your front palm to the sky. Exalted triangle. So straighten your front leg, high five the back wall, reach up, then back. Breathe in, forward fold at the top of your mat. Breath out. Halfway lift, inhale. Bow down as you exhale. Reach your arms up over your head, breath in. And now grab left wrist, right hand, side body stretch, breath out. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, move to the other side. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, cactus the arms and bump your hips forward. Good. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale to drinking bird. Swoop your hands back and lift your heels off the ground. Puff your heart center forward. Lift your pinkies as high as your hips, your thumbs as high as your hips. Hold for 3. Hold for 2. Finding stillness on 1. Inhale, shoot your arms up. Extended mountain pose, forward fold as you breathe out. Halfway lift, breath in. Plant the hands, high plank, and pause. Finding your high plank, shift your body weight forward. And I want you to envision that there's a big red button on the mirror and you're trying to tap it with the crown of your head. So push your body forward, so far forward that you're on the skin of your big toe and no other toes. And then you press really hard into the hands and together we slow down to the earth for 5. We lower for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cactus your arms. Pick up your feet and the arms, finding this unsupported cobra. Pull your shoulder blades together. Gaze down the bridge of your nose. Take a breath in. Open mouth, let it go. Good. Now come higher. Inhale. Open mouth. Let it go. Now come higher. Inhale. Forehead to mat. As you exhale, press to high plank. Inhale. Down dog. Exhale. Breathe in. Let that shit go. Breathe out. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step left foot through between your hands. Planting your foot to the earth. Drop your back knee. Lift the heart, exalted chest. Exhale, send it back, half split. Do that 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, send it back. 1 more round. Breathe in. Send it back. Breathe out. Now, as you come forward, start to tuck your back toe, 3-point downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Now, left knee to left tricep. But I want you to open your left inner thigh like a dog in fire hydrant. Lift your hips 2 inches higher and place your foot to the outside of your hand. Drop your back knee again. Lift your heart. Inhale, hips back, exhale. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, sends it back. Find your breath. 1 more time. Inhale, bring it forward. Exhale, send it back. Pause in this space. Flex your left toes towards your face. Draw the left hip to the back of the room. Press your right hip to the front. Now look at the top of your mat. And as you shift forward, left arm comes up to a twist. Back knee stays grounded. Bend your front knee. Now I want you to roll your right hip so far forward, you're no longer on the patella, your kneecap, you're on the thigh muscle. Then pull your right heel towards your butt and reach back without grabbing your foot. Let your muscles move the bones. Hold. Pull heel to butt closer. Pull heel to butt closer for 3, for 2, for 1. Set your hand down. Good. Now take your right hand. Make sure I'm on the same foot as you guys. Okay. So left hand stays grounded. Lift the chest on the inhale. Pick up the back knee as you exhale, Skandasana with this archer version. Come forward, lizard lunge, hands flatten. Exhale, pull right elbow back, archer pose. Fingertip your left hands 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale, pull archer pose. Warrior 2. Inhale. Sit low. Exhale. Flip front palm. Exalt your triangle. Take a breath in. Forward fold at the top of your mat. Breath out. Halfway lift, hands to shins. Arch your upper back. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale your arms up over your head. Stand tall and proud. This time, take left hand down your spine and grab the right the elbow with your right hand. Lift the heart. And as you exhale, push your hips to the left and reach your arms to the right. If you want a little bit more, step your left foot off of your mat, shift weight into that left foot, and then pull. 1 more breath in. Pull breath out. Inhale, stretch arms overhead. Exhale, move to the other side. Lift your heart, breath in. Side body, breath out with the option to step off. Now, when you step off, I want you to shift weight into that foot and send your upper body to the side. Now, inhale, arms come back up. And as you exhale, cactus your arms, but this time let the arms straight behind you to a bind. Lift your heart to the sky, squeezing the butt. And as you exhale, chair pose with your bind if you can. Now, if the bind is too much, you can fist bump behind your back. You can grab for elbows or just go to a traditional prayer stance. Take 1 more breath in, lifts the heart. And as you exhale, fold ribs to thighs. As you breathe out to this bound forward fold, allow your head to fall, shake it out right and left. Now release your palms to the shin bones, halfway lift, breath in, high plank and pause, breathe out. Spread your fingers wide. Now that red button is again at the top of the mirror, at the front of the room, and I want you to bump the button with your head. Roll so far forward, you are just grazing the tippy toes. Hold. Now begin to lower. 5, knees are an option. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Unsupported cobra pose. Cactus your arms and lift your feet. Now, if you want more, bind your hands behind your back. 3 breaths. Inhale, come high. Exhale, open mouth. Inhale, come higher. Open mouth. Last time. Inhale, come higher. Exhale, forehead to mat. Hands at the ground. Downward facing dog. Beautiful work, everyone. Take your dog for a walk here. Let it be simple for a moment. Good. Now let's bend your knees. Gaze at the top of your mat. Jump, step, walk, or float. Halfway lift, breath in. forward fold, breath out. We're just gonna take some sun A's here. Inhale, arms up. Bend your knees as you forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, hands to shins, Ardha Uttanasana. Plant the hands, high plank. Step whatever your dominant foot back is first. Notice what foot you always step back with first, and maybe the next time you try to step back with the other foot. Shift your body weight forward, head bumping that button, breath in. Low chaturanga, halfway down, breath out. Flip to the tops of the feet, Urdhva Mukta, shoulders back, crown of your head high. Exhale, Adho Mukta, hips go back. Breathe in. Open mouth, let it go. We have 3 more sun A's. Bend your knees, gaze at the palms, and maybe you jump to the top of your mat. Maybe you don't. Halfway lift, breathe in. Bow down, breathe out. Inhale, stretch your arms up, completing that full inhalation. Forward fold, bend your knees as you lower yourself down. Nice, Karen. Halfway lift, breathe in. Plant the hands, jump or step back. If you're jumping back, land in your bent arms. Upward facing dog, glutes are tight. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Open mouth, let it go. Now you're going to take 2 more sun A's on your own, just because you guys are intelligent human beings and you are capable of doing it. If you need break, take a break. Ready? Jump or step, walk, and go. 2 sun A's on your own. We meet in down dog. Make sure you're moving with your breath. Good. We meet in down dog or high plank, depending on where your energy level is today after your second sun A. From your down dog, shift your body weight forward, high plank. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have 4 limbs, 2 arms, 2 legs. How blessed are we? Let's begin to lift them up. Pick a limb. I don't care what limb. Pick it up and hold. 5, 3 point and 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Pick a new limb. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pick a third limb. 5, 4, 3, 2. Pick that last limb and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down dog to reset. Child's pose to recharge. Good. Take a moment here to breathe. Maybe you come to seated meditation. Maybe you come to child's pose. Maybe you stay in down dog. How are we doing, guys? We're good? Word. All right. So I got 2 flows today with 1 little intermission, or 2 intermissions. So if you're not familiar with what intermissions are, we're going to take a flow right and left. We got an intermission, and then we got another flow right and left, and we got an intermission. If we have time, we'll put it together. We may not. I don't know. That's kind of the fun of the process. Okay. So let's meet in at the top of your mat in mountain pose. Whenever you're ready, there is no rush here. Taking this moment here to maybe shake it out. And we're gonna kind of release anything we're still holding on to. Breathe or inhale the arms up over your head. And as you exhale, push it away. Ha. Good, do that again. Inhale, push it away. Ha. 1 more round, inhale, send it away. Ha. Inhale, arms up, chair pose, breathe out. Feet can be together or separate, but if your feet are together, knees are separate. Find this place. If you want your hands over your head, keep them there. If not, put them next to your body. Maybe heart center. Take another breath in. Sink the hips 2 inches lower. Now, everyone bring your hands to heart. Actually, let's reset. Let's find the ribs here. So take your hands to your ribs, okay? So I want you to notice if the ribs are flailing forward and you have this posterior kind of tilt of the hips. I want you to see if you can send the ribs down. So it's not necessarily moving through the hips. It's drawing the ribs down and in. Yes. So once we have this down and in, the tailbone will just kind of naturally move on its own because anatomically our bodies are so intelligent. Take a breath in and now twist towards the mural, but I just want you to very gently tap your left elbow to your thigh. So we're not using the elbow to get deeper into the twist, but rather as a contact point to tell us where the twist ends. Take a breath in. Now push your top hand into your bottom hand and twist deeper, breath out. Do that one more time. Inhale. Push bottom hand into top hand, breathe out. Look down at your left foot. And I want you to pick your left heel off the ground, keeping your foot in flexion. Now tilt the body forward like you're gonna head bump the mirror again and extend your left leg back into this floating twisted crescent lunge. And with control, set it down, twisted runner's lunge or twisted crescent, breathe in, twist deeply as you breathe out. One more time, inhale, twist deeply as you exhale. On your inhale, open the arms like letter T and rise up using your right oblique into wagon wheel, open arm twist. Take another breath in. Sink just a little bit lower as you breathe out. Now exalt your shape. High five the back wall. Reach up, then reach back. Using your back hand just as a frame of reference, not as a support system. One more breath in. Back bend just a little bit more as you breathe out. Coming into high crescent lunge. Inhale, arms up. Open to warrior two as you exhale. Take a moment here to roll out your wrists. Give your front knee a little bounce. Take a breath in. Let out some heat, breath out. Now begin to reach really, really, really far forward, coming into half moon. Now we all have this beautiful, lovely foam block, and I would recommend that you use it for this first one. Just graze the block with your fingers. Notice if your top shoulder is rolling forward. Can you pull your top shoulder back and together? Now press into the foot that is on the ground because active muscles are easier to control. Hold, 3, hold, 2, exalt to triangle again, step your back foot, high five the back wall, reach up, then back. And as you exhale, high plank, 3-point, right foot floats. Lifting your right foot off the ground, breathe in, right knee, right elbow, breath out, stay in your high plank, 3-point, inhale, knee to nose, exhale. Bless you, one more time, inhale, knee to left elbow, kick out, drop your back heel. Don't lift the hand just yet. Drop your back heel, let your foot rest. Now look at your left fingertips. Come to your left fingertips. Reach your left hand towards me. Shift your body weight forward and hold. Now begin to peel your arm open. Maybe bicep stays next to ear for that full deep extension. Hold, lift your hips higher. Maybe right foot floats. 3, 2, 1, hand down, inhale, take your flow, down dog, exhale. All right, bend your knees, travel to the top of your mat. Taking that flow again, halfway lift, breath in, forward fold, breath out, chair pose, breathe in, hands to heart, breath out. All right, so I want everyone to start with your elbows level to one another. So elbows are strong. Press your palms together, activating the chest. Take a breath in. Now twist. Again, using your left elbow to the right, or right elbow to left knee as a frame of reference. Use your core muscles to twist your body and let the elbow kind of assist. Can you lift your heart up to your hands? Beautiful. One more breath in. Twist deeply, breath out. Now look down at your right foot. Shift all the way into your left foot and pick your right foot off the ground. Now tilt your body forward, head bump the mirror, and extend your leg back like a teeter-totter, keeping the leg lifted for as long as possible, and set it down, twisted crescent. Yes, readjust your feet, draw your navel towards your inner thigh, breathe in, lunge forward and down, breath out. Open up the arms and lift your upper body into our twisted twisted crescent, drawing the right ribs to the front of the room, the left ribs to the back of the room. Flip your front palm to the sky, exalt here, take a breath in, lunge forward and down as you breathe out. Swing that back hand up, crescent lunge, Anjalayasana, open up to warrior two. Now that same activation we did with our ribs in chair pose. Can you knit your ribs down? Let your tailbone do the rest of the work. One more breath in. Lunge forward, press into your foot. Now look at the top of your mat, beyond the top of your mat, and guide your body into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Using your fingers on a block for added support. Again, engaged muscles are easier to lift. So squeeze your lifted leg, press into your bottom foot. Coming into our exalted triangle, 3, 2, 1, step your foot back, big breath in, hands go to floor, 3-point plank, breath out, pause. Send your left leg to the back of the room, breathe in, left knee, left tricep, breath out. Inhale, extend, knee to nose. Inhale, extend, knee to right. Keep the hands planted, kick your left foot out in line with your hip crease. Drop your back heel to the earth, setting up for fallen star. Now look at your right hand. Fingertips off the mat. Lift them up a little bit more. Reach your fingertips towards me. And then from there, open your heart towards the muraled wall. And maybe your left foot comes with it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High plank, breathe in. Take your flow or meet in down dog, breath out. All right, look between the hands and jump or step or walk or crawl or dance into a sitting position. In the middle of your mat, everyone grab your handy dandy block. We ready for our intermission, guys? So ready, intermission. Intermissions are fun. Okay, so what you're gonna do is take your block lengthwise and put it on your thigh. We're gonna come to our back. You're gonna take right elbow to the block. So we're essentially hugging the block between our thigh and our arm and extend the left arm long. And from here, we're just gonna lift everything up and press your elbow into the knee. Yes, it's easier if you don't press, but is it worth it? No, come on, let's try it. All right, so set it up, block to thigh. If you've already started, lucky you got some extra work in. All right, so set your block to your thigh. Left arm and leg shoot in opposite direction. Now, if your neck starts to hurt, put your hand on the back of your head. Now begin to lift up. Lift arm and leg, chest, shoulders, heel, everything. Now press your elbow into your thigh into your elbow, and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Do the other side. Ooh, that little huff at the end lets me know that you guys are doing it. Okay, so left elbow to the left, block to the thigh. Same thing, other side. Reach your right arm and leg in opposite direction. Breath in, lift everything up. Now actively press elbow into knee. Look to the ceiling above you. Reach in opposite directions. Hold. Nice, Leslie, for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Press harder. 5. Lift higher. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Set your block aside. Give yourself a nice little squeeze. I just saw like 4 blocks fly in the air. That was pretty awesome. All right, fun challenge. Grab the shin bones, rock forward and back and forward and back. Can you cross the ankles and jump into low chaturanga or step into high plank to take your flow? Yes, you can. I saw that, Anna. And a smile to accompany it. I dig it. Finding your downward facing dog. Big breath in. Let it go. Breath out. Now begin to shift your body weight forward by tucking the chin into high plank. Ripple your body forward into your high plank. Take a breath in. Lower all the way belly to mat as you breathe out. Now we're going to set up for that bound floor bow. So left forearm parallel to top of the mat. Reach back and grab your right foot. Take a breath in. And now begin to kick up into the hand, pulling your knee to the mid-center. And maybe you don't need your left hand this time and you extend it just like we did with our block. Kick into the hand and lift the heart. Look at your left thumb, hold. 3. Can you come higher? Yes, you can. 2 and 1. Set it all down just like we did at the beginning of the class. Tuck your toe, take a breath in, right knee to nose, high plank as you breathe out. One more breath in. Open mouth, let it go. Now we're going to lower left shin bone to the ground, 3-point tabletop. Point your right toes to the back room and slide them up and find another back bend as you lift the gaze, lift the toes. Breathe in. Right knee to nose, tuck it in by lifting your back knee, breath out. Do that 2 more times. Drop the knee, find that back bend, lift, 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 lift. Exhale, knee to nose. 1 more time. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, knee to nose, hold 3, stepping through 2, and 1, step through. Drop your back knee, low crescent lunge, breath in. Half split, Ardha Hanumanasana, breathe out. Now start to rock your right big toe, left and right. Pointing your right toe to the center, and I want you to press your right heel into the earth and drag it towards your body energetically. Then press your left knee into the ground and press it forward towards your right heel. Now you got that lock. Reach the hands behind you like airplane wings. Find that sense of balance here as you drag your right heel towards you and press your left shin bone forward and down. Hold. Now your mat right now is your runway. We're going to move to warrior 3. So begin to shift your body weight forward, plant your right foot to the ground, lift with power and control. Warrior 3. Pull the heart center forward. Think upward facing dog with your chest. Hold. 5. Single leg in 4. 3, single leg Tadasana, 2 and 1, right left knee comes up, Jiva squat as you breathe out. 2 more rounds, inhale, single leg Tadasana. Exhale to Jiva, there it is, 1 more time, inhale. Exhale to Jiva, hold here for 3. We're gonna step back into star pose in 2 and 1, step back, star pose, inhale, wide leg forward, fold, exhale. Look at your toes and point them forward or slightly inward. And then take some movement here. Anything that feels good. If you have an inversion practice and you'd like to play around, this is your chance to do it. Twist. Whoop, careful. Twists are always an option here. Beautiful, everyone. 3 more breaths wherever you are. 2 more breaths wherever you are. 1 more breath in. Let it go as you breathe out. Come back into your wide leg forward fold. Now, guys, do we feel like a bunch of ninjas today? Do you feel like you're a ninja? No? Do you want to feel like you're a ninja? Well, let's practice some mobility like ninjas do. So walk your hands underneath your shoulders. And whatever foot is in front, you're going to put more weight in so that your back leg lifts up off the ground. Okay, so just take a moment. Plant both feet. Shift weight into front foot and 2 hands, pick it up. And just kind of play around with removing that sense of balance in all 4 points. All right, this next time you lift it up, you're going to look at the front of your mat and thread your leg through, but don't sit down. Because we're going to come back into wide leg and then kick it through. Now, if this doesn't work for you, just sit down or hang out in a wide leg forward fold. We're going to keep going back and forth, forward and back. Ninja kick to forward fold for the next 5, 4, 3, 2, coming on 1, drop your left hip to the earth. Good, take a breath in, lift your arms, exhale, twist it out. Breathe in, heart lifts. Exhale, twist deeply. 1 more round, inhale, exhale, twist. Now look to the top of your mat. Pull your knees to the chest, lay all the way back. I'm gonna crash to the ground and then begin to rock up and down and make your way into downward facing dog. So whether you cross your ankles and jump back, roll to the side, breathe in, breathe out. Do that again, but do it better. Breathe in, breathe out. Shift your body weight forward, high plank. With control, lower to belly, low chaturanga, belly to mat. Good. Now let's take your right forearm parallel to the top of your mat. Reach your left hand back. Bound, half floor bow. Ready, inhale. Kick into the hand and lift, and maybe you reach your right hand to the front of the room and your toes at the back of the room. Kick back into that left hand harder and higher, harder and higher, harder and higher. 3, 2, 1. Legs stay as they are. Tuck right toes. Breathe in. Knee to nose. Breath out. Hold in this knee to nose shape. Take a breath in. Drop right knee to ground and extend your left leg back into a back bend, lifting the chest as high as you can. Breath in. Knee to nose. Breath out. 2 more. Knee drops. Inhale. Find that back bend. Exhale. Knee to nose. Last round. Yes, you can. Inhale. knee to nose, hold, press into the earth for 3, step through 2, step through on 1, drop your back knee to the ground, inhale, arms up, exhale, half split, sweet recovery. Rock your right, left toes, left and right, left and right. All right, so with your fingertips of the earth, I want you to flex your left toes to your face and then pull your left heel towards your body as you press your right knee to the front of your mat, like you're trying to crinkle up the mat between. Good, now swoop the arms behind you. Lift your heart, palms can be towards one another, face down, face up, whatever works for your body. Now our yoga mat once more is your runway. So begin to shift your body weight forward, press into your left foot, find Vira 3. Think upward facing dog with the chest. Any variation of the arms. Hold here, but don't hold the breath. Take a breath in, let it go. Now draw knee up, single leg Tadasana, hands or arms overhead. Exhale, Jiva squat, hands to heart, knee to calf. 2 more, breathe in, drive your right knee to the sky. Exhale, tap knee to your calf as you bend your left knee. 1 more round, inhale, coming into that Jiva squat, hold. 5, we're gonna step back in 4, 3, 2, step back to star pose. 1, inhale, wide leg forward fold. All right, so everyone walk your feet to the back edge of the long edge of the mat. So wherever you are, just scoot your heels back about 3 inches. Yeah, all right. So Branson, scooch back some, keep going. There we go. All right. Now your hands right now are underneath your shoulders. I want you to walk them like child's pose arms in front of your body. Now press your palms firmly into the earth, claw your fingertips into the mat. Begin to roll off of the heels and into the hands, setting up for strengthening our handstands. While we're not technically lifting into handstands, building strength, I think, is half the fun. So begin to roll your shoulders over your wrists. Press into the earth and come up to the big toe of your feet. Hold, yes. Press harder, press harder, press harder for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels down, walk your hands to the back of the mat. Now plant your hands to the ground, start to look at your back foot and lift it up and set it down. Lift it up and set it down. Do that 1 more time, lift it up and set it down. Now we move into that dynamic ninja move. Pick it up, breathe in, and now kick foot through as you breathe out. Right hip doesn't touch the ground. Can you come back into your forward fold and then go back into this ninja move and take that about 3 more times over the next 5, 4, eventually gonna sit down in 3, 2, and 1, right leg in front. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, twist. Press into the back fingertips, lift the crown, and then twist deeply as you breathe out. 1 more breath in. Empty out, open mouth, breath out. Now turn your upper body forward. Grab onto the shin bones or the thighs, lean back and begin to rock up and down and make your way into a high plank. Good. From your high plank, downward facing dog. Walk your hands at the back of your mat, forward fold into gorilla pose. So I want you to bend your knees and slide your palms face up underneath the soles of your feet and allow your head to fall. Taking a moment here. Bend or walk forward into your downward facing dog. And then we're just gonna tiptoe forward and have a seat on our butts. Grab your block, second intermission. Take your block between your knees this time, and we're gonna lay onto our backs. Now with the block in between the knees, your feet are gonna be flexed and you're gonna put your palms on your thigh bones. And so it's a combination of squeezing the knee in, pressing your thigh to your hands and your hands into your thighs to activate all parts of your core. So we're gonna hold that for 20 seconds. So put the knees between your, or block between your knees, squeeze your knees in, Press your hands into your thighs, your thigh into your hands. Begin, breathe in, and now go 20 seconds. Full contraction, head can be to the ground. Breathe. Squeeze knees in, press hands to thighs, thighs to hands. You have 10, 9, 8, 7. Are you holding back? 6. Show yourself you can do this for the last 5, 4. Stay with it. 3, 2, 1. Rest the head. Keep the block between the knees and rest your feet. Now squeeze the knees in, breathe in. Slide your hips up to bridge pose, squeezing the block in. Good. Engage the glutes. Press into the back of your skull. Untuck your chin away from your chest. One more inhale lifts your hips up. Exhale sets them down. Take the block, set it aside, and cross right ankle over left knee, supine pigeon. Now, before we get into this, let's get into the setup. Pick your head up off the ground, pick your foot up off the ground, and you're going to thread your hands around and grab either the belly of your thigh or the top of your shin. Now, wherever your grip is, you're going to hold on tight as you lower your head to the ground and bring your knee with you. Flex your foot. And switch legs. Cross ankle over thigh, pick your head up, pick your foot up, and grab your thigh, grab your shin. Now release everything down. Grab the backs of your legs. Begin to roll up into a sitting position with your feet to the ground, hands to the floor, toes point towards the mirrors, fingers point towards your toes, reverse tabletop breath in. Lift your hips, reverse tabletop breath out. Push your hips up to the sky, press into your palms, squeeze the butt, draw the navel up and in. Hold 3. Hold 2, keeping the arms straight and long. 1, you're going to scoop your hips towards the back of your mat. Maybe you hover them with bent knees, or maybe you continuously scoop them behind your wrist as you lift up and hold. 5, 4, 3, have a seat in 2, and 1. Reach your arms up over your head. And as you exhale, send your upper body folding over the lower body. Here I am. You can roll your body upwards and take your right foot to the outside of the knee, the left knee. Right hand behind you, hook left arm around. If you want to extend your left arm forward and take it to the front, feel free to do that. We're going to conclude our class with a little grasshopper here. So we're just getting into that IT band. Look down at your right foot. And your left hand, you're going to grab your right foot with your left hand. So my thumb is down towards my heel and my pinky is up to my pinky. So we're reaching across. Using your back hand support, lift the heart. And as you exhale, twist deeply, turning over your back shoulder, guide your left heel towards the door you came in. One more breath in. Twist deeply as you breathe out. Good. Now still holding on to the foot, I want you to look to the front of the mat. Set your foot to the outside of your foot, but this time we want your foot perpendicular. So your right toes are pointing towards the door and you're going to turn your whole body. And maybe you give yourself a nice little twist using your right arm as leverage. Right. So left hand comes to the floor, fingers wide, and you want it. So like here, I'm in front of my hip, and then I'm going to go about 3 inches off to the left. Take your right hand, reach it in front of you. So I want to feel the weight in your left hand as you reach as far forward as you can. Turn your right thumb to the earth. And then reach around and grab the pinky side of your extended leg. Now, if you can't grab the pinky side of your foot, grab the ankle, grab the calf, or just reach towards it. Now begin to tilt your body forward, and all the weight is going to go into your left hand and right foot. Tilt your body forward like a teeter-totter so that the back hip lifts up off the ground. Now the back hip may not lift up off the ground, but that's okay. Beautiful, nice. Stay there for 3 breaths if you have that lift. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath, and then drop down. Beautiful work, everyone. Send your legs long and reach for them. Now, as you begin to rise up, take your left foot to the outside of your right knee and give yourself a twist towards the side mirrors. Nothing fancy here. Make sure you're pressing into the right sits bone so the crown of your head goes high. Breathe in. Twist deeply as you breathe out. Now turn forward, counter twist. Now turn forward, grab your left wrist or right hand, left foot, extend your left heel forward and crisscross it over. And your extended leg, the one that's in the air, does not need to be straight. In fact, you actually have more accessibility to the hips with the bent knee. Lift your chest and then twist deeply. Good, now set your foot down. So the right toe or left toes point towards the muraled wall. You're gonna turn towards the mural, set up your right hand. So think chaturanga arm with your right hand. So go right in front of the hip and 3 inches out to the right. Extend your left arm as far forward as you can. So you're rolling onto the right hip bone. Turn your thumb to the earth and swing it down, thumb to heel, pinky to pinky. Now begin to shift your body weight forward into your right hand enough that you can pull your left leg lifted and press into your foot. Yes, hell to the yes. Nice, Olympia. Hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Lay on your back, legs up the wall. I'm gonna be walking around with lavender towels. If you don't want one, give me a little wave. Dankeschön. Legs up the wall, straight up that imaginary wall. Roll through the ankles. Good job, Padula. Beautiful work, Kels. Awesome job, Anna. Bring your feet back down to the ground. Walk your feet off the edges of your mat and bring your knees together. So walk your feet to the right and to the left of your mat. So we're creating that broken bridge, that TP shape between knees and ankles. Cactus your arms. Just stay here for a moment. You're welcome. Begin to open up your knees, keep the feet as they are, and drop your knees towards the muraled wall. So we're setting up for a spine twist. It's a little more open. So drop both knees towards the wall. There we go, good. And if you want a little bit more, you're gonna take your right foot and put it on your left knee. You can unravel, coming back to center. And take it over to the other side, keeping your feet just as wide as your mat. And if you want more, put left foot on right knee. Unwind and come back to center in your own time. Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees wide. And ladies and gentlemen, this may be where you stay for the next minute or two. If there's anything else that you desire to put in your practice in order to make it your own over the next 2 minutes, go ahead and take it now. And if I forgot to give you a towel, will you please give me a wave and I'll bring you one. Dankeschön. So we get these 2 minutes to just kind of express yourself the way that you want to express yourself. Do you need more rest? Take it. Do you want a little bit more work? Grab it. Starting to make your way into your final Savasana. In the next 5, 4, 3, Savasana 2, and 1. Finding that space of surrender when you put so much strength forward. And surrender can often be interpreted as weakness. But in my opinion, and you don't have to share this mindset, or maybe you do, but I feel like surrender is a way of regaining power. When you let things fall, it creates space for other things to come into place. When we surrender our body in our Savasana, it gives us space to breathe. But as our bodies stop moving, our brain feels the need to take over. So can you just begin to focus on the breath and nothing but the breath? Notice the texture and the sound as you inhale, and the feeling of release as you exhale. Taking the next 2 minutes on your own to just breathe and be. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where I'm going to leave you today. Stay in this space until we close our class out. And if you want to stay a little bit longer, stay as long as you need to. This space is yours. If you need to leave quickly, please leave quietly. My name is Amanda. If you have any questions or any comments or complaints, let me know. If you have any feedback or anything you'd like to work on, also let me know. But I appreciate you more than you know for showing up today in every way, shape, and form. My name is Amanda. If you have questions, let me know. And until we meet again, the light in me sees, loves, and respects the light in you. Go in peace, friends. Namaste.